Bonjour Neka.
Bonjour.
Alors Neka, vous vous posez beaucoup de questions, des questions sur le monde, sur les injustices, sur vous-même. On dirait que vous n'acceptez pas une seule vérité, mais plusieurs. D'où pensez-vous que ça vienne, cette tendance à tout remettre en question?
Where it comes from? Obviously, because I'm a human being. Don't you ask yourself questions? Obviously, you ask yourself questions in life. No, where you're heading to, what you're doing, where you want to go, why you exist. I mean, except for if you don't ask yourself those questions. And if you don't ask yourself those questions, then fair enough. It's a good thing. At least you're not troubled.
Neka, vous avez vécu à la fois au Nigeria et en Allemagne. Vous avez hérité plutôt de quelles croyances et pour quelles raisons?
Well, obviously, I think growing up or spending a lot of time in Nigeria has had a lot of impact on on the way I see things, on the way I am, obviously my mentality. I left Nigeria for the first time with the age of, finally with the age of 20, where I then got to know my German side. Spent a couple of years in Germany, learning the language, understanding the mentality, trying to get to know, what I can, or trying to find out what I can, figure out what I can connect to. And being away from Africa brought me closer to myself as a person and helped me understand my identity, and what I like, since you have the space and you have the time to think about these things, you connect to your passion, you connect to what you love because you have the time. Time is love. And that's where music came in. So it's a very strange story. It's almost as if everything was there before I came to Germany, but I just could not let it out until I got to Germany.
Quel est votre message dans la chanson Heartbeat et est-ce qu'elle s'adresse à quelqu'un en particulier?
Heartbeat is a very political song. Actually, many people do not understand that it has to do with politics. It has to do with the state of Africa, the state of Nigeria, to be precise. At that time, it has a lot to do with our history and what we've gone through as a people. Our corrupt political leaders come in and what we as Nigerians have given back to Nigeria on the long run. We have lacked to take responsibility for certain things that are happening or have happened in the past. So it's about giving back to Mother Earth, Mother Africa in general, and how Mother Africa is disappointed in her children.
Si vous n'aviez pas été musicienne, qu'est-ce que vous auriez souhaité faire comme métier?
I don't know. I would have probably been somebody who is concerned. I've always been a person who is concerned about his or her surrounding. Even before I started doing music, I was very dedicated to my heart. I started in Germany professionally 7 years ago. Before that, I would sing to myself as a child. When you grow up in Nigeria, I grew up in a very rural, urban, kind of a mix of urban and rural, where you have a lot of festivals, you have a lot of music in the surrounding, in the region. So you pick a lot of rhythm up while growing up, but it was never really anything that my parents invested time and money into.
Est-ce que vous pensez que les artistes ont un rôle à jouer en politique et est-ce que vous êtes engagé d'une autre manière que par la musique?
It depends on, if you have the knowledge. If you're not really sure, then I would advise everybody or anybody or any artist that is trying to go into politics to remove his or her fingers from it. You have to really be very knowledgeable about it. Obviously, it's important for me personally to raise awareness on certain issues that are considered political. For instance, environmental catastrophes or, injustice. For instance, the problem in the Niger Delta, the oil problem in Nigeria, which means a lot to me since I was born and raised in that area. So I use my music as a platform to reach out to politicians or people who I think are in position and able to create change in a community or in a society or in a country and a whole. At the same time, I use my music to express the fear and the minds of the people who do not have the courage or the opportunity to express themselves. As for the oil problem in Nigeria, in the Niger Delta, a lot of amnesty, they've tried the amnesty. Shell company has paid some certain fines to the Niger Delta or to the people of the Ogoni village, which was the village that was actually influenced the most negatively by pollution or environmental distortion. But in the end, after a couple of years, there's still it's almost as if they paid them once and that was it, and does not really bother about what is happening at present. The Niger Delta, which is the south of Nigeria, and mostly the riverine areas where people are dependent on fishing and farming. So obviously their lands are polluted, so they can't grow the crops. And since they're dependent on fishing, their fishes are dead, so there's no way to survive.
On dit souvent que la France est le pays des droits de l'homme. Comment est-ce que vous percevez ce pays?
That's a good question. I do not know too much about French politics. How I perceive it in general, I believe France has its good sides and its bad sides and its corrupt ways as well. I was watching the news yesterday, and there's this transparency company. There's this company that is in charge of checking the corruption rate of every country, and France is definitely also involved, in corruption. It's just that in Africa it's done straight up to your face, and in Europe it's from the other way around, behind. It's hidden, So I can imagine, France has its own baggage to carry, cross to carry. And I don't think the foreigners in France are very happy people. I think from the point of view of many foreigners that I have met, especially black people living in France, despite the fact that, there's social welfare and, even us as artists, African artists, are very well accepted in France, I still have the feeling, especially from what people tell me, that integration is still a very big problem in France.
En tant que femme, en tant que citoyenne, comment vous vous situez dans le monde? Comment vous percevez aussi le monde actuel avec la crise?
I think we have to go through this. It is part of evolution. There's certain things that we cannot change, but there are many things that do not have to be, that we can change. And that is what we should target at. That is what I am targeting at, There has to be an amount of negativity for us to be able to identify what positivity is. If not, there's no existence. But everything that is over excess or in excess, that is what we have to change. But I believe we have to go through this evolution. It's just like growing up, becoming a teenager becomes an adult becomes an elderly person, and the elderly person becomes a child again. We have to go through this whole circle.
Qui sont vos références dans la musique africaine et dans la musique nigériane en particulier?
There's many. Fela, as well as Femi Kuti or Seun Kuti, Keziah Jones. Yeah, there are many artists. Victor Waifo, Christy Etienne-Ibokwe. There are many names I can tell you now. But I look up to them because most of them use their music as a means of communicating with people in power. And that is a thing that I think many Nigerians have, and Nigerian artists have. Out of the grief and the pain comes the cry, and the crying turns into music.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez envie de dire sur le Nigeria en 1 minute?
Well, Nigeria is actually a great nation. We are very proud people. We have been through a lot, especially the military dictatorship has made us, going through that military dictatorship period has made us become very hardened towards everything, Within Nigeria, there's a lot of agitation, but people, despite that agitation and tension, still find sanity within the madness. People are able to balance it up. We have not lost faith in God. What we lack is just us taking things into our own hands and working for ourselves, doing things on our own. Nigerians have made a lot of waves outside Africa as well. Yeah, You know, we have a lot of culture. We have oil, which the world is dependent on. It's not just corruption, HIV alone. You know, there's so much more that we can offer, historical wise, as well as our youth. You know, but there are ups and downs. You know, we need to have more institutions that would invest in the education of the children, which is the most important thing. But Nigeria is what has made me. I think I'm able to survive in any country. If you take me anywhere, drop me without money, without clothes, I'll be able to survive, because for you to be able to survive Nigeria, that means you can survive anywhere in the world. C'est vrai.
Even in Germany.
Oui, even in Germany.